That actually can go as well. Good. And that should be upgraded. These two intersections are very close together, which is not ideal. But it could be worse. I'm wondering if I should get rid of that connection. Very unoptimal entry to our town. To a certain extent, what may be the easiest thing to do is just to peel off another ramp here and bring it over to one of these other areas. Or just tunnel under and have it connect up like way over here. Or, actually, what would probably make one huge chunk of difference is to continue this way and then connect it up to the highway over here. And I think that would be very, very, very good. Very, very good. So if we continue this down this way, and then we probably want some more space than that. That's a little tight. Something like this. Run it sort of parallel, like that. You can. Where do you naturally lock? Sure, you'll go a little silly in the end, but that's okay. In the end, we all go pretty silly. Do I want to come in here at this bend? Adds a fair amount of stress to that intersection. Relatively long, like that, and maybe for the other one we just connect up over here. We sort of split the highway traffic load. Just come in there, and then a little further apart, so the intersections aren't too close to one another. Go. So we have a different way of leaving here. There. And then treat this one as the more local one. Try to avoid intersections there. Or actually, maybe we'll just alternate again. Alternating is a pretty good idea, because it dramatically spaces out the distance between these intersections. I don't want another one too close to that. Actually, even that's not quite what we want. What we want is something like this. There we go. Yeah, much better. Like that. There we go. This is a sort of structure that tends to work overall much better. It puts a lot less stress on your main arteries. You're less likely to die of a heart attack or something. Still far from ideal design, but it's something. Actually, right now we have mostly demand for industrial. Let me zone a little bit more of that. And maybe we can do a little bit more offices as well. Still need a university at this end of town. So if we keep, say, putting the commercial along here, say like that. Actually, let's get rid of this and that and that. And instead we can put offices on the inside. Offices do get affected by sound, but I think it's less of a problem than residential. And then Marquee tool that. Something like that. Oh, weird to have a little dark spot right there. Now, this doesn't fix the fact that this is, like, very inefficient. And again, we can never really build to the other side. Maybe, okay, you know what? Instead of having this be effectively a diamond interchange, I could probably trumpet this. Actually, doesn't really make much of a difference, does it? Wonder if it would help. I don't think it would. If this were a 3-lane highway. I don't think it would. Actually, you know, the traffic's gotten better. It is night. There's less traffic at night. But it may have gotten better anyway. It'll be interesting to see what happens when this area gets populated. You guys have no water? You have no water. Ah, facility empty. I would like to move you to just over there. And you as well. Move up over there. So that I can upgrade this road like that. Thank you. And you're no longer emptying? No, good. Back to normal. Awesome! Sedan Zoltan says, sends in a tip and says, this is only for whiskey. Also, would you do a runabout for me? Or you mean a roundabout, I assume? Yeah, we should get some roundabouts going. I wonder if I just, bulldoze the whole area, the issue where we've had some of the traffic. If I just bulldoze that whole area, that's it. I frequently have, like, I don't desire just bulldozing things, but if I got rid of this whole area and rebuilt it as a roundabout, that might have been a thing too. Right now, it's not going too badly. Whoa! Electricity production a little bit lower than we like. We could build that dam. Part of me still wants to just use more oil over there. But let's go ahead and attempt to build a dam way up here. At least I have a lot of money. Alright. Let's get this dam going. Get you connected to the rest of the grid. Alright. Listen, you dam. Will you operate power? I don't think I can get any more tiles over here either. Like, that's as far upriver as we can go. If this one doesn't work, we're just boned. So it's sort of just stopping the flow now. But if the water accumulates a little bit higher... Tea. Earl Grey. Hot. Come on! I think it's still accumulating. Like, you can see the water flow goes all funny now. There's a bit of sort of backflow and this and that, but assuming the water level up here was set high enough, this should continue to flow and fill. Come on, baby. You can do it. You can do it. It's still trying to flow in here, and then, yeah, it's sort of, you know, we're getting vortices and things, and it's bouncing back and forth. I'll be back. In the meantime, because we're going to need more power at some point regardless. In the meantime, more oil power plant. Not there, because that'll block the road. Next to this one, because that road's already been upgraded. Oh, but there's a fire station or something. Boom. Another oil plant. We'll use some more of our own oil. It's complaining about water, mostly because it just does not enough power right now, I suspect. We'll check the water availability once the power kicks in properly, and it looks like maybe we do. Oh, you know why? Because that's why. Tell me you're generating power. Why don't you work? I don't want to just put poop in there. Because then it'll flow down water and we'll take everything else. The damn bit downriver gets where no. You want as high upriver as you can. And anyway, downriver then it goes here because then it gets all screwed up. Yeah, it's still actually expanding. It's bursting some of its banks a little bit. So we'll wait a little bit longer. Although in the meanwhile, we don't have any water. I can move these pumps a bit. That'll be the thing to do. I will move you to down there. I'm going to move you to the new water line, basically. It shouldn't get any lower than this. He said with hope. And a bit of a prayer. Oh my god, no. It's still going. Alright. We gotta make sure we don't get too close to our poop. And I keep having to build these stupid power lines everywhere. Okay. You are covered by water, right? Yeah. Water availability is still poor. Yeah, you're not working anymore. Like, what are we gonna do? You guys. Should I build the dam, like, lower? Maybe because it's so high? Like, I keep trying to capture as much as possible, right? We got extra money. Keep trying to capture as much as possible, but if I build the dam lower... Although that's only saying 16 megawatts. Whatever. Let's do this and see. So this is going to be interesting for a second here. It's currently generating lots of power. And maybe that's it. Maybe I'm building so high that... Like, a big dam is great. But if the water level can't reach high enough for the water to pour through... And now we're back down to 0. How is this 0? Well, I guess because it's equalized on both sides. Maybe now it's literally too low. Let's give it some time here. Like, we dried up this river too. Dried up everything. Swedish Tig, oh sorry. Oh, and Fastback. Oh, build a prison. Oh, geez, yes, I need a prison. Yeah, this dam is literally underwater. It's a good thing I have lots of money. Alright, let's let the water sloosh around for a little bit. And then figure out where we want to go. We do need a prison. That's going to be very important. Because right now, we have a jail capacity of 120, but jail is short term, and it doesn't re-educate people. So we're going to want a prison to transform criminals into law-abiding citizens. So we want to start rehabilitating them. This is a new feature of After Dark. So where do we want to put that? I assume not near our residential areas. Apparently it's got a big radius. I'm assuming that's noise pollution or just undesirability in general. So we're going to put you over here. Apparently we can't because there's too much slope going on. It is a very big building, I will give you that. Sure. That'll be fine. Okay, prison van's in use, so they're going out and picking up all the convicts. And yes, you don't have any water. I know you don't have any water. Everyone's going to move out of my city. It's still all dried up everywhere. Look, it's coming. The waterfall of doom is coming. We're gonna wait for the new dam. We got enough power now. You know what? We'll just make oil forever. Oil forever, you guys. We should actually extend this area out a bit. But yeah, all my water pumps are out of the water. And now this giant flood, this flash flood, is going to come and, like, tear off a bunch of my buildings. Oh, God. I do love the fact that this game has water physics, though. It makes everything so much more exciting. Although the dams are a little hard to work. Prison next to the school. Oh, you're right. I should have done that. Can't you combine City Hall and prison? Hey, what are you saying about me, your loving mayor? All right, traffic here is being manageable, which is good. Traffic here is still a little whacked out. And part of it is because a lighted intersection here certainly keeps everything a lot slower. Now, if I had them come in two slightly separate areas, that might alleviate some of the issues too. Question. If I bulldoze this, does it get rid of the lights? It does! And since I'm no longer planning on making a diamond interchange here, this should go away completely. And instead what should happen is a little something like this. Tunnel in this one, because tunnels are cool. And go there. And then for the in, which is here, we'll bridge this one. And we'll do that. Eliminating that traffic light completely. Keeping things flowing a lot better, although they're still slowed there. This bit, just for higher capacity, would probably be an excellent candidate for that. The outflow never matters, because they just hit the highway and it's great. But this is probably a good idea. Still no traffic light here, that's good. Still, of course, the slow traffic there. Why did this end up so crinkly? It's kind of annoying. I should just redo this whole bit, because I don't need, like, any of this anymore, right? Obviously. Still complaining about water. Has the water not reached down here yet? Oh my, are we getting sewage backflow? Now, luckily, all my water pumps are out of the water. So they can't really suck up most of the polluted water. But yeah, right now, the river is backfilling. With polluted water, at least up to here. No more damn dams. Cannot build on water. Yeah, I think the water levels are still coming up. So we're going to do all this as a temporary measure, and then we'll probably have to make some more adjustments down the road. Because, yeah, the river is busting its banks. Look at this nuttiness. We were holding back a lot of water. Alright. Do I have any other water pumps? It's just 3? I thought I had more than that. Maybe one got swallowed up by the rising river. That's entirely possible. Let's build another one over here. Okay. We now have enough water and sewage. And we have like a bunch of random power lines all over the place. But I have no idea what the water is going to do. I think like it's equalized back here, which is good. It's still a monster over here. Look at this wave. Tsunami about to come through my town. And, ah! Don't eat the bridge. Don't eat the bridge. I think the bridge is high enough. And now it's got to flush all the sewage water down. Downstream over here, please. You're complaining about lack of water. Oh, you literally don't have a water connection. That is a lot of people without a water connection. I apologize for that, my poor citizens. And one more connection over here. There we go. Although that also puts in extra demand. No, water availability is twitchy. Very twitchy. Did you see it go down then up again? I don't think this thing's even working. No, operating normally. Maybe. I'm going to spread you out a bit. I'm going to put you right there. I got to babysit this so long while we wait for everything to equalize some more. Alright, looks like the water is correctly flowing out. So we don't have any more upstream water pollution. Let's take a look at our pollution numbers. 0% drinking water pollution. Good. Very good. Oh, Speedy Smart says, gotta say, at least living in Quill 18 City would be interesting. Yeah. No more dam experiments with dams. So, check the prison. 43 prisoners in there. Oh, we should name the prison after someone. Right here. This is going to be named... I have the wrong window open. There we go. This is going to be the Rob D7 prison. There we are. Naming them after subscribers. There we are. Rob D7. People go in there because they robbed D711. Yeah, this will probably replace this at some point. This came in on the map, but the Cloverleaf Exchange, while they are very lovely, don't actually handle that much traffic flow. One, these on and off ramps are pretty short, which can lead to some backups pretty easily. And two, they have a lot of weaving here. From here. Because people get on the highway here and they got to get out of the way as people want to get off over there. I mean, there's a little bit of a space, but it's not necessarily ideal. I still like the look of this, even though, or I like the old look of it. Now we got to tear it all apart and restructure it in a much better way. But it'll do for now. Don't call it prison, call it something more high class like Bastille. Ooh, I like that. Let's do that. Bastille. The Bastille Day breakout, what did they do? Like break out like 7 people or something like that? And like 1 person wanted to stay? I can't remember. There was some sort of crazy stuff like that. Traffic flow here is very good. I realize this was like an ugly intersection, but it does flow very quickly up until we get to a certain point there. I can't believe there's still so many damn big trucks, heavy lorries on this road when we have provided them with alternatives. But, you know, that's okay. So we have our C connection over here. Let's go and set that up, because it's awesome. We'll use one of the new buildings again. So we're going to use the new cargo hub right over here. So this is a cargo shipyard with a rail connection built in. So things can go directly from rail to ship and vice versa without having to be unloaded onto your roads first. Some people keep asking how to tunnel. You use page up and page down to change your elevation. I'm just trying to make this long enough so the full train can... Ugh, that's ugly. There we go. I mean, corners are bad for trains. But I want to give trains from here the option to go either way. I have to run a very long power line. But hey, we already have tons of ugly power lines. What's a few more? Oh, we still have, like, the giant wave is still making its way down. So our water situation is not quite normalized yet. For those of you keeping score at home. Whee! Okay. So this is now operational. Although it would also like a road connection. So, for now, we'll just build a very normal road here. And literally just hook it into the highway system. Sure. It's not going to see much traffic for now. So that should hardly have any real impact. There we go. Now we can start getting cargo ships. And it'll get dumped directly onto the rail system. And again, the hope is to take more of these trucks off the roads as much as possible. It is pretty far away. I don't know. It's interesting to see exactly how many goods these are carrying. 76% of a full load. And we just put this down, which means things haven't entirely recalculated yet either. That's actually quite good. And then you just poof away. And are you loading onto a train? Yes, you are. So this is a train that's 100% full, going to cargo train terminal, the Run-Up station, which is already one of my busiest. Look how much crap is coming in and out of this place. It is a lot. Now, those are all trucks that could have been on the highway, choking up these connections. So it's quite nice that it's not. And they're specifically going to this industrial area. So they're not even cluttering this area up here. So that's good. In fact, we have a fair amount of industrial demand. I think I might just go and develop this a bit more. Now I have to be careful not to create too many intersections. How do I want to do that without interfering too much with the existing flow? I think what I'll do is just peel off a road here. Just let me go as close as I can. And then... do I want to make one-ways over here? I don't want to screw up the traffic from here. But that won't create a light. And this won't create a light either. I mean, there might be a little extra cross-traffic. I'm hoping people don't... well, I guess it doesn't matter where they go. Alright, let's industry this up and see how bad it is. We'll put some low-density commercial in there. Okay. Oh, I can rename the train stations themselves. Will the names show up? Oh, I can too. They won't show up on the map, but I guess then the stations are named so that I can see the pathing. Oh, that's cool. I still like to have the names on there, but yes, I should double it up. That would be much, much better. Thank you. I don't think I realized you could name the stations. I guess you can name everything. I mean, I can name a commercial building, right? How is the water situation? Where are my water pipes? Well, you should still be grabbing water. You may not be. It does say operating normally, but I think it lies. And the water pumping stations have such a small radius for their power absorption. Just ridiculous. Actually, it might have been working. Because I think, like, if you look at sewage treatment, I think we legitimately need more stuff. I'm going to keep spreading these around so that we don't drain too much water out of one particular area. And then we're going to put in a new sewage treatment plant. Right there. Now, what I haven't done is taken advantage of the coastal land value. I keep forgetting about that, because it is new. So over here, how's the traffic? Because we do have, like, in and out of highway over here. And it's perfectly fine. And over here, too, in and outs. Also perfectly fine. I was actually almost hoping it would take more load away from the other bit. So what do we have? It's mostly residential stuff, right? You know what we haven't done is, since we've grown our city quite a bit, we haven't gone and updated our mass transit system. So I think, first things first, bus routes. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot. I should probably build a new bus terminal somewhere too. Maybe right on the strip? Maybe a little higher up. More central to the city is better. Maybe here, just out of the way? We're not really, because we're using the metros as the more central thing, so we may not. Speaking of metro, maybe I should put down the metro station first, figure out where it's going to be, and make sure a bunch of the buses end up in front of that more than anything else. For example, something like this. We'll build the tunnel, and I won't get the new line yet. Although, I should also have some over here. And maybe here. I like it. There, 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 and back. Okay, that's new Metro Edition. Then we need the buses. So we want a bus stop right in front of this. And there, there, there,